Not me. Knocking on the neighbor door, asking these day shits. They don't know my name. It's cold as shit in here. Look at it. Yeah, this nigga Reese got the toughest calling card I've ever seen in my life. Exactly. Nigga been spending too much money on that game. Niggas got that DMX playing in my ear. That's why my John be getting copyrighted. I'm trying to post it on YouTube. When I be streaming that shit, and it be saving to YouTube, it be getting copyrighted. Locking Aries. I'm finna put real pain in right here, nigga.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
I'm coming fresh off a dub, Reese. Fresh off a dub. Nigga online.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flushed out right. And it'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 3 and out.
My offense is ass. That nigga Large was not lying. That nigga was not lying.
Love looking to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Tucker Craft, I don't know why you jumped up to catch that, but good catch, bro.
Love being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Why the fuck is it so cold in here, bro?
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's really pissing me off that it's so cold in here.
Play fake. Here's Love. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs.
Good catch, Josh.
Throwing it downfield, that's what really loosens him up.
And to the 46, he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first.
What did he say?
No big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw.
Yeah, Matthew.
Matthew Golden, 53 yards. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and
Yo, it's OD cold in here.
This point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 20.
Look at my boy Quay Walker down there and kick off. Nigga got that hard rock playing in my ear. Hey, you hear that song, Reese? Is it playing the same song for you? You know they gotta have something for everybody.
At their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they take it down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We pick him up.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those birds back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Gone.
Good ball, Reese.
Inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 47 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
In the spot, and I came with the fellas. Ray Matt guy hitting the bag of smelly. Kick that bitch to me cold.
7-7 here as the kicks away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
Damn, Aiden.
The last time on the field.
That nigga got out so fast, boy.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Lean not getting in the backfield.
Second and long. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Yeah. I don't play that like earlier. You not cool? No.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's the Kraft, the tight end.
Damn.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling out to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward.
If I didn't highball that, that probably would have been a touchdown.
To the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Good blocking out there. Good blocking out there. Good blocking out there.
Christian Watson, 28 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
I hear you, bro.
After the touchdown. touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
No. I just went on mute for a little bit.
And he will be taken down here.
That's what I'm saying. It's cold as shit in here. I got on goddamn Shaw University football shorts. Huh? My nigga, did you see how my nigga rescored?
Offense ready to begin their drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
Nigga Reese drove me down the field, crazy. Yeah, he nice out here.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is gone.
I got him off this shit.
The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. You give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took it beyond.
Out of bounds.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. So they take
Out of bounds.
Big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus
That shit
on
out of
the
bounds,
media,
Reese. That's
right?
all I
The
know.
social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed.
You want to look in the John Reese? Throw it over his
So now it's 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Niggas talking about something as soon as he seen the high.
And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision.
Yeah, that's real, Reese. I understand, bro.
Throwing. Love. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Illegal man downfield. Nigga, it was a pass play from the beginning.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer.
Why you
from the line of scrimmage.
Why you downfield?
A little too far, and the flag came out. Love from the gun.
Ah,
Incomplete.
you nigger.
Too much contact to hold it.
Excuse my language, cuz.
Third down.
Man. What should I do? What should I do?
To make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I should have never highballed this shit. He was open.
Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Nah, man. I can't take 3 here.
On 4th down, Love.
He threw this shit out of bounds.
Incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that
Chill, bro.
is a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the midfield.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Goff throwing again. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to pick the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, the last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Second down at the 44-yard line.
Love now. Throw out wide is incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Under pressure, they got him again. Devontae Wyatt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And it's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw now. Here's Love. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 6, right through. Cluster, 6. Needle blue. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Sticky, green. Red, yellow. White. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Lions 7. Brandon McManus.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Super 66.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus picking
It'll
up
be Lions
for Green
football
Bay.
to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And just shedding him off there. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they get a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's good for a Lions.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again is Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Following the interception, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Here we go. Blacked out. Red, start, ready.
Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. Let's got me loose. From what you say, don't do. Then I won't give me two. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location.
Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time gets spent on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
In motion comes the tight end left. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Throwing his Hurts. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 30 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Nico Remigio. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
Marquise Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this 1st quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. They find some open field here. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
At the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Remigio to return it. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Looking for Kelsey on a deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Mahomes now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, it's Mahomes. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now here's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Byron Young forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Eagles force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had a touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Throwing on second down, Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. Now inside the 25. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 93 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw on second and 10, Mahomes. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now the timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
You think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't give the message, and a big play resulted.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll throw now on the final play. And Garrett's got it. Touchdown Eagles. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The handoff, Barkley running left. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A 6-yard pickup.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach. And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. 20. Still on his feet. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
47 yards.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Chiefs 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
That one downfield for Dotson. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Down the sideline he goes.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A great effort there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Chiefs 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own
at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Dotson in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
At the 41-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. As Smith in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this down to the 40.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Call him no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Hurts. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Attack! 43! Yellow!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Byron Young picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity when the ball.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Now Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with the grab. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Going right back to Ferguson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
And again, it's Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 28 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
7, Dolphins nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now brings this out. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. A man who was both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he is caught. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, running right, Achane. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Looking to pass. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 12-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First down, Miami.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Tua sets up to pass it. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Steps away to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Now Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Here's Tua. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Osa Odighizuwa. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They're going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead on a final play of the half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Washington now brings this out. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Washington. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will get him one closer.
Dolphins 9. Jason Sanders, kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Two are going to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27. Achane is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Charles, I think you and I both agree these guys were outplayed in that first half, and the scoreboard reflected that, but they've come out since halftime. They've looked like a different team.
And it makes you wonder what was said and done in that locker room, because they've made some nice adjustments and they're executing better. I think they got some fiery guys on that sideline that had a few things to say at the half, and now they come out with a vengeance.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the 3rd quarter.
Searching for answer.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the...
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On play action, here's Tua. Dancing to his left. Gets this to roll on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 27 yards. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10. At the
Prescott yet again.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's going to try and go deep again. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 4-8. 6. 2.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be...
Touchdown! Jake Ferguson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Wilson wants to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running right, here's Achane. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Tagovailoa. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
First down, Miami.
Back to throw is Tua. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that. And
trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Dak. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10.
Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That'll be caught by Hill. And he's taken down inside the 30. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.